Hey guys, this is Dr. Ray here with your little girl Mischief. So I want to show you a couple things as we get going today. First of all, just some nuts and bolts of the tube itself. This little collar is meant to stay on. Come here, sweetie. This little collar is meant to stay on, but I want to show you some things about it. We have this little flap here which will contain the tube, otherwise it's kind of flopping in the breeze like that. So you can do the Velcro, push it down, and secure the tube with the Velcro so the tube is flat on the collar. And that's the best way for just like everyday maintenance. Now what I need y'all to do once a day is to go ahead and undo that strap, but also undo the big strap of Velcro. And then you'll notice that we have a gauze pad over the area where the tube enters her skin. And we want to maintain that gauze pad over that. And every couple of days it'll get dirty enough, I'm going to say no more than 2 days, it'll get dirty enough where you change it. To do that, you push the tube all the way through the collar, and then you just remove this and put a new one on. But I do want y'all to daily look at the site where the tube enters the skin. We shouldn't see any inflammation there, no discharge, nothing that concerns you. And then when we're finished observing it, if it's only the second day of the tube, we can put the first day of the cotton swab, we can put it back. If it's the second day, we're going to pull that guy out and put a new one on. And she is coming out with some replacement circled gauze. So anyway, that is just some quick tube maintenance on a daily basis. I'm going to now secure the collar back with the Velcro that stays up under her neck. And then what I'll also do is just show you how after I had done that, and I didn't get that quite tight enough, so I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. There we go. I'm going to re-secure the tube up here, okay? But now I'm also going to turn this into a demonstration of how to use the tube. I have a prepared syringe here of the AD, and I don't like to dilute. I just put the AD, we're going to use exclusively this AD diet. I just use a tongue depressor to pack it down in the syringe. I don't dilute. If you wanted to dilute it with a little bit of water, that's fine. But as I tell you what to do with the tube, I'm going to go on percentage of can. In other words, today, as I mentioned, is just to everybody get comfortable feeding. And, we don't have to have a lot of goals today. But by day 2, we're trying to feed a half can. And by day 3, we're looking to feed 3/4 to a whole can. Okay? So that's that. But to start with the tube, what you do is you unscrew this guy off the top, and we can replace that when we're done, so just leave it right there handy. Come here, sweetie. And you just hook it right up. Go ahead and, it is a screw-on system, so you can go ahead and screw it on there, and then you just literally push it right through. And she'll notice it, she'll feel this as it goes into her esophagus. You can just push it right through. And this is just the demonstration, so you don't have to do, anything afterwards. You just kind of push it through. Actually, that's the food. So you do the food. You always want to end with a water flush. So the last thing we want going through the tube, so you could do the food, any medicine, whatever you want to do. And then, let's leave that alone, sweetie. The last thing you do is come in here and flush the tube. Because we want just water in the tube when we finish. We don't want food left in the tube when we're finished. So that is a feeding, and I'm going to replace it like we would when we're done. And we're going to stop this video we're going to stop this video in a second because this is only the feeding demo. So that's how you feed through the tube. And we'll see you in just a moment for a video on how to medicate her and going through her individual meds.